In the shadowy corners of the internet, danger slithers silently, striking without warning. Clarence Matthews' story reveals a man whose schemes coil and strike like a serpent, beautifully deceptive, striking at the trust of unsuspecting victims. This is the credit. In the hidden corners of the internet, danger moves unseen, silent, patient, and lethal. Like a serpent, he coils around trust, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Every promise, every friendly message masks a venomous intent, a scheme designed to deceive, manipulate, and take what isn't his to claim. Victims lose more than money. They lose peace of mind, security, and faith in the world around them. This is the story of one man's relentless hunt for profit, preying on the hopes of hard-working people. This is The Credit Trap, the Clarence Matthews story.
First question is your name and where you are from.
Clarence Matthews. I was born in Washington, D.C., but I lived in Maryland, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, most of my life.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your background, your job, anything about your family life that you like to share.
I have a BS degree in zoology. I work as a medical courier. I currently have one daughter, and I live in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Okay, great. And with this documentary, what are you hoping to accomplish with this film being made?
Lavel Yisrael, also known as Lavel Buckholtz, follows a calculated and consistent pattern designed to manipulate and exploit. He first identifies his victims in everyday places: Craigslist ads, Instagram, Telegram, and other online platforms. He presents himself as legitimate, offering services that promise financial improvement, credit repair, or business opportunities. Once a victim engages, he pressures them to pay quickly, insisting on Zelle or Cash App payments instead of traditional methods. His communication is carefully controlled. He rarely answers calls and prefers text or email, creating a distance that makes accountability nearly impossible. The services he offers often have a veneer of credibility results, like removing a few credit inquiries, which give the victim a false sense of progress. When problems arise, he is quick with excuses, blaming others, claiming delays, or promising to make it right next week. But next week never comes. If a victim pushes for results or refunds, the cycle continues. He offers more opportunities, often larger sums, suggesting new ways to recoup losses. Each new service, whether a business setup, a wholesale product deal, or an automated trading program, is a lure carefully crafted to keep victims engaged, hoping for resolution that never arrives. Throughout, his method relies on repetition and control. By creating small, achievable outcomes and then layering in delays, excuses, and distractions, he keeps victims invested. Each failed promise increases frustration, stress, and financial strain, yet victims often return, hoping to recover previous losses, just as gamblers chase losses. Lavel's pattern is methodical. Identify a need, establish credibility, extract payment through controlled communication, provide minimal results, then deflect responsibility while creating new avenues to exploit.
All right, so kind of take me through how you first found out about the company or the person, and feel free to share the name of the company and the person and kind of how you got involved with it initially.
I came across him on Craigslist ads under financial services and also under Instagram. Main company that he goes by as Good Cred Matters LLC. My intent was to repair some things on my credit, buy an age corporation, establish an LLC, and structure to the point where I could get business funding so I could use it to start businesses and also create enterprises that will allow me to develop a passive income for myself and also for my daughter to eventually leave to her.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really good motive. All right. So we know the name of the company. What was the name of the person attached to the company that you maybe later on found out about?
The name that he's using is Lavel, Yisrael. Believe it's spelled Yisrael.
And we discovered possibly that he has another last name. And what was that possible last name as well?
Buckholtz,
Buckle.
Buckholtz.
Okay, gotcha. So we know they advertise on Craigslist services. They had an Instagram page. Were there any other websites or social media or email addresses?
I have seen him with an account on Telegram, which he has a lot of information on Telegram that he has removed. He seemed to have done something with the Instagram account.
Okay.
At one time, I think I may have seen something under him on Facebook, but I think it was very old.
Okay. So those accounts really don't exist anymore. Is that correct?
The Telegram account exists. He has old information up to November 2024, but he hasn't removed anything from it. It's still there.
Okay.
It says
What's
that he has 23 subscribers.
what's that Telegram account name or group name? You remember?
Good Cred Matters.
Good credit matters. Okay, gotcha. All right, so take me into kind of the first product or service that you purchased. What did you receive? And then when did you start being concerned?
Initially, I was trying to remove or resolve some issues on my credit report. So I paid for a service for him. He processed it. He doesn't really seem to know what he's doing. He submitted some information, some inquiries that got removed, but that was essentially it. I confronted him about it, and I kept getting excuses. And he kept telling me, "Oh, well, I'll make it up to you with this and that. I'll make it up to you." It's only recently I found out on Better Business Bureau that someone else had the same problem with that same exact service,
Okay.
and they filed a complaint out of the LA area where he's located.
When you reached out to him, was it via phone or email or social media?
He never answers his phone unless he's setting up a call because he's trying to sell you something.
Hmm.
Everything with him has always been through text, or he'll email. He'll want you to email if he wants you to email information to him, but mainly it's through text, through his phone number.
Okay. What was the first product that you purchased, I should say, and also how much did you pay for it?
It was a credit repair service of $597.
And how did you make that payment?
Zelle. He never wants to use credit cards. Always Zelle or Cash App, but I always use Zelle.
Okay, got it. Were there any, I know you had at least one phone number. Was there any email address attached to a phone number or any email address as well?
The email address that he used is goodcredmatters@gmail.com.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And how much did you
Oh,
pay for that?
goodcredmatters@gmail.com.
You said
Sorry?
500, you said $549 for that first service,
No,
correct?
$597.
Creating new avenues to
$597.
exploit.
Okay.
The emotional and financial toll on victims is immense. Stress, anger, and feelings of powerlessness become constant companions. But victims like Clarence Matthews refuse to stay silent. By documenting each interaction, each transaction, they expose this pattern of manipulation, holding the predator accountable. Lavel's method is predictable, but the courage of his victims is relentless. And for anyone considering engaging with him, the warning is clear. Look carefully, question everything, and never ignore the red flags that reveal the pattern of a scammer at work.
Did he provide you anything that helped you with what you were seeking, anything related to the service, or was it just almost like a no-show?
Only thing